Ever find yourself scrolling through Instagram or YouTube, only to be hit with an ad from some so-called millionaire promising to make you rich overnight? They flash Lamborghinis, pose in front of sprawling mansions, and claim that money has become just a number to them. The pitch usually goes like this: I've cracked the code to success, and because I'm so generous, I'll share my secret with you through my exclusive course. It sounds like a dream come true, doesn't it? But what if I told you it's all part of a meticulously crafted scheme to drain every last penny from your wallet? You've likely heard some of the names: Tai Lopez, Iman Gadzhi, Dan Lok, Grant Cardone, and Andrew Tate. These individuals are practically worshipped by young people desperate for financial freedom. But behind those glossy ads and persuasive sales tactics lies a dark, hidden truth. These so-called mentors use an arsenal of psychological tricks, slick sales funnels, and manipulative copywriting to reel you in. They rent luxury cars and mansions just for the photo ops, then hire actors to provide fake testimonials. They craft a lifestyle that seems just within your grasp, if only you buy their course. But here's the thing: the luxurious life they're selling is often funded not by their business prowess, but by the very courses they push onto you. Yes, you heard that right. Their bank accounts grow every time someone like you clicks buy. And while they may claim to be helping the average Joe succeed, in reality, it's all just part of an elaborate performance. So why do so many people fall for these scams? Why do millions of teenagers and young adults see these individuals as not just heroes, but as their ticket to financial freedom? And what are the psychological techniques that get you hooked, making you believe you're passing up the deal of a lifetime? Stick around, because what you're about to learn could save you not just money, but also a lot of valuable time and energy. Let's dive in and expose the dark side of the digital gold rush that preys on your dreams. But before we get started, make sure you've subscribed to the channel. First up, the glitter and gold, or should I say, rented glitz and glam. Have you ever noticed that these success stories always feature a flashy car in the background or a modern luxury home that screams, "I have more money than I know what to do with"? Well, here's a little secret: most of those cars are about as connected to the guru as I am to a Ninja Turtle. Absolutely not at all. They're rented, my friends. Rented for a day, or maybe even just an hour, to capture that perfect Instagram shot that says, "Look at me, I'm living the dream." But they're not just selling courses, they're selling a lifestyle, one they can't even afford. How many car payments do they actually have? Probably more than most people have streaming subscriptions. They'll tell you that their course is the key to escaping the 9-to-5 grind, the golden ticket to lounging on your own private island with a pina colada in hand, while your bank account magically fills up. Let's be real, who wouldn't want that? It's like they're selling Willy Wonka's chocolate factory for adults, except instead of chocolates, it's filled with stacks of cash and endless leisure time. But here's the catch: they're not selling success. They're selling hope, wrapped up in a fancy package that's as empty as my fridge on a Sunday night. Yet it's so tempting when they make it sound easy. Like all you need is their secret formula and you'll be printing money by Tuesday. Now, let's pull back the curtain and see what's really going on. Spoiler alert, it's not nearly as glamorous as they make it out to be. Let's start with those glowing testimonials. You know, the ones where people rave about how the course transformed their lives, turning them from zero balance bank accounts to social media heroes. But who are these people, really? Are they genuine success stories or just actors hired to play the part of satisfied customers? It turns out, many of these testimonials are about as real as a unicorn in a tutu. In other words, they're often paid actors or friends of the guru, brought in to create the illusion of success. It's like a bad reality show where everyone's in on the joke except you, the audience. And those success stories, well, they're as genuine as a $3 bill. In most cases, they're cherry-picked examples of people who succeeded despite the course, not because of it, but they sure do make for great marketing, don't they? Then there's the matter of renting cars, houses, yachts, you name it, they'll rent it. Nothing says I'm rolling in dough like snapping a few selfies with someone else's Ferrari. They're selling an image, a fantasy that looks fantastic on camera but falls apart under closer scrutiny. It's like those Instagram filters that make everything look perfect, but in real life, there's no filter strong enough to hide the fact that your mansion has a checkout time. Now, onto the real meat and potatoes of the operation: the courses themselves. You might think, well, if they're charging thousands of dollars, it must be worth it. Right? Wrong. So very wrong. Most of these courses are just cookie-cutter advice that you could easily find on Google for free. It's like that friend who keeps dishing out life advice when their own life is a complete mess. That's what most of the content is, recycled and repackaged in some brand new, groundbreaking style that's anything but new. And then there are the upsells. Ah, the glorious upsells. Just when you think you've finally spent enough to unlock the secret to success, they dangle another shiny object in front of you, promising that this time it's for real. It's a never-ending cycle of spending, where the only thing you're getting richer in is regret. Now that we've pulled back the curtain, let's dig into the psychological warfare these gurus wage. I mean, they might as well have PhDs in manipulation with a minor in how to make people feel inadequate. Let's start with the sales funnels. These are some of the most well-crafted traps that lead you from just browsing to take all my money. They're like the Pied Piper, guiding you down a path that ends with your wallet in their hands. These funnels are designed to build trust and rapport. They start with a freebie, something small and valuable to get you hooked, and then they start layering on more offers, each promising to unlock a new level of success. Before you know it, you're spending money on power-ups to stay in the game. It's pure genius copywriting. They know exactly which buttons to push, which fears to exploit, and which dreams to dangle in front of you. It's a masterclass in persuasion. And whether you like it or not, you're the star pupil. These gurus are puppet masters, pulling the strings of your emotions until you're practically begging to buy whatever they're selling. They make you feel inadequate, like you're missing out on a vital piece of life, unless you join their exclusive group. They prey on your insecurities, whispering sweet nothings that make you believe you don't know what you need to know, and maybe, just maybe, they can help you. Take Iman Gadzhi, for example, a name now synonymous with both success and controversy. He's almost a poster child for digital entrepreneurship. But what's the real story behind the image? His courses are marketed as tickets out of the rat race, yet many of his students describe them as overpriced and underwhelming. His sales tactics are classic psychological manipulation, heavy on urgency and scarcity, with a hefty dose of emotional appeal. Then there's the NFT controversy, a prime example of how quickly things can spiral out of control in the digital marketing world. It's a cautionary tale, a reminder that not everything that glitters is gold, and that not every guru is who they claim to be. You're probably wondering, if it's all smoke and mirrors, why do so many people fall for it? Great question. Let's explore the psychology behind why these scams work so well. First off, social media is the perfect breeding ground for these gurus. Algorithms on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok are designed to keep you hooked, feeding you content that aligns with your interests or insecurities. These algorithms are like little mind readers, constantly churning out content to keep you scrolling. And guess who's mastered these algorithms? That's right, the gurus. They know exactly how to play the game, creating content that gets clicks, likes, and shares, all while leading you down a path of financial ruin. Then there's the age-old trick of peer pressure and social proof. If everyone else is buying the dream, you feel like you're missing out if you don't join in. It's a psychological trick as old as time, and it works like a charm. And let's not forget our universal desire for quick fixes. In a world where everything is instant, from our coffee to our communication, who wouldn't want an instant solution to life's problems? The gurus capitalize on that desire, offering shortcuts to success that seem too good to be true, because they are. They sell you the world, and in our rush to achieve our dreams, we take the bait hook, line, and sinker. It's like playing the lottery. Everyone knows the odds are against them, but the possibility of winning keeps them buying tickets. The dream is so enticing that logic takes a backseat, and emotions take the wheel. Now, on to the juicy part, exposing some of the biggest players in the guru game. Who are they? And what makes them so incredibly effective at what they do? There's Dan Lok, with his smooth marketing and hard sell tactics. He's like the Gordon Ramsay of the online world, tough love, no-nonsense advice. But behind the bravado lies a business model that thrives on upsells and premium memberships. Then there's Grant Cardone, the self-proclaimed sales king. Grant is all about hustling, grinding, and 10xing, but while his message may be inspiring, his courses often leave much to be desired, focusing more on quantity than quality. Take, for instance, the Federal Trade Commission's crackdown on false advertising. Over the years, many gurus have been called out for making outrageous, unsubstantiated claims, resulting in fines, lawsuits, and damaged reputations. Now, let's get down to business with some hard numbers. The online course industry is worth over $300 billion. With that kind of money on the table, it's no wonder that scammers are drawn to it like moths to a flame. All right, that's it for today. We've laid bare the dark side of digital gold diggers for all to see. Remember, the path to success is paved with patience, persistence, and hard work. There are no shortcuts or magic formulas, just a lot of trial and error along the way. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and consider subscribing for more upcoming content. If you have any stories or experiences with online gurus, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. Thanks for watching.